Welcome, my lovely Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is your card in the tarot. It is the Temperance card. Your mantra is, I perceive. Bringing in the flow, Sagittarius. All right, I just want to say thank you and approach you guys with a complete heart of gratitude for all my subscribers. I'm halfway there to monetizing and putting all my energy into the channel and just becoming more of a, less of a 9 to 5 and more into this spiritual adventure. And again, thank you for those who've booked and had your personal readings done. They've been just as exciting as everything. Connecting with you one-on-one has been a real blessing. I did not expect myself to be able to do that or even enjoy it. So it's just amazing. So again, please like, subscribe, comment, share, tip or donate if the spirit moves you. And of course, book a personal reading or email me with 4 questions. That is qclovers1111@gmail.com. And I will be doing special Labor Day weekend readings, and I will post those by Friday. Look out for those notifications. All right, this is also your energy and card reading for the week of August 26th through September 1st, 2019. This is a general reading for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or house positions, but the stories will not apply to all. Please do hang around for the entirety of the reading because there will be collective Sagittarius messages that pop up. All right, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. All right, Sagittarius. What a summer for you. I know you indulged in all that Leo energy in July, but we are leaving that now. We actually are moving to Sun in Virgo on August 23rd. This is a season of devotion and practicality. This is cleaning up the messes of our lives, and it is a retreat from the distractions, which is really hard during back-to-school season, or maybe it's helping you ground everything out. So we're about to finish the summer season, and with that, we started June with Cancer. Those were topics about home and family. Then we moved to Leo season, which was all about spirituality and Mercury retrograde and the Lionsgate portal. And what was all about that? That was about tickling our heart to make sure we're following our hearts. Now we're moving into Virgo season, and this is painting the picture of what we want life to be. It is physically motivated, so it's bringing our spirit into the physical world and our physical world into our spirit, total integration. So, quite an adventure. I'm sure you felt it, especially when that fire energy was pulled out from under us and moved into Virgo season. We didn't have to ground all our fantasies and visions and expectations now. All right, I'm going to just do a basic reading. First line is going to be the energy coming into the reading, what energy is going to hit you during the week, and of course, some of the results of that, and some advice from Spirit. And then we're going to pull a couple lines of Cartomancy. So let's see what we can get here for my Sagittarius. A lot going on, and you're just conquering everything. It feels like the Wheel of Fortune's in your life every moment. The Sun. Ooh, I know you can use that. Yeah, it feels like a lot has hit you lately, and you've just been like, I'm taking it on, and I'm doing it. And you do, and it's actually been quite lovely, but I know you guys must be tired. 7 of Cups in reverse. And the Devil card. Okay, this is all about focusing your energy in the proper places. The Sun card, of course, is joy. You're finding joy in life again. You've been through a lot of energy of just managing life and managing those around you. And it feels like it's paying off. You feel like the energy is finally coming into balance. It's like you've come into that concept of not just how things should be, but allowing them to be, and kind of only poking your nose in where you want. And not even where you want, but where it needs to be, and only advising. It feels like it's a very hands-off card, this happy card, this joy card. And you've made some choices. This is 7 of Cups in reverse. And 7 of Cups from reverse means you've selected one very specific cup. And this card specifically says you're focusing on the kingdom and not this, this very sexy dancer right here. you're getting your head out of the clouds, and you're really coming to terms with accepting, like I said, not forcing your hand, not trying to take control, but kind of allowing energies to move around you, allowing people to make their own mistakes, allowing them to correct their own mistakes. It's kind of getting that fully functioning kind of like people around you, getting everybody on the system and where they need to be in the way your family is set up or your life is set up. And then we have the Devil card. This is, again, you have something to give up, something that is quite pleasurable or enjoyable, but it's something that it's kind of like you live in a house made out of chocolate, but it's great for about 2 days before you're like, I want anything but chocolate, and then you realize you're in the clutches. It's kind of how addiction happens. This could be you dealing with some kind of addiction or somebody with addiction around you, and sometimes you have to let that be, and you just have to walk away from it. I don't have the walk away card here, but that's what's coming next after you turn all those Seven of Cups in reverse and select your one choice and your one movement forward. So it looks like you've made a decision about this addiction, about this kind of Devil card energy in your life, and you're going to move past it. You're just going to let it go. Because you're just going to allow it to depart. You're going to allow that change to happen. King of Pence, Queen of Swords. Ooh, this feels like some kind of pair in your life. It doesn't feel like your energy at all. It feels like you're just kind of sailing along with your choices and your heartfelt decisions. And this King of Pence, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this Queen of Swords, ooh, quite the tongue on this one. She's, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Man, this is unkindness. And this is the man that funds her, and it totally feels like a pair. And one of them makes the money and just does nothing, and the other one is just a tongue lasher, just a nasty kind of energy, and you're really sick of it. You're going to put this person in their place. It's probably a sister-in-law. Ooh. Oh, Sagittarius, you're going to be gentle. Okay, you're just going to, you don't feel like you can walk away, probably because that King of Pence is related to you or your son or your brother or something, or some kind of person that means a lot to you in your life. And so you don't feel like you can get out of this. And that's what the Six of Swords in reverse is. The Two of Swords in reverse is you're really trying to balance this. It's not working. You're trying to be nice and cordial, and there's somebody in your energy, perhaps somebody visiting from events that have gone on in your life lately, and they're just not pleasant. You've allowed somebody into your home that you kind of had to let in because they were anchored to somebody else, and you do not like them. They're throwing you off balance, especially when you were like, oh, I'm so balanced. I've made all these lovely Seven of Cups in reverse decisions. I'm letting go of that Devil energy. We've got to let it go. I cannot control, an addiction person. Okay, yeah. You're staying too long in something. Eight of Cups in reverse. I did tell you that Eight of Cups was coming, and this is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Your cups are empty. They've been poured out. Just you have to go. This is you staying too long somewhere. So you've indulged this energy too long. You've been nice for too long. You've let these guests stay too long. It's totally the energy of go back home. This vacation's over. You just cope. You're just going to cope with it. And I think you feel like there's an ending near, so you're just not taking that Eight of Cups. I'm going to run into the wilderness because it's better there under the moonlight. You're just going to, wait it out a little bit, it seems. But it is a nasty pair. It's not fun company, that's for darn sure. Maybe buy them tickets to Disneyland if they're in Southern California, and not go with them. The Page of Pentacles, a new financial beginning. Yeah, it seems like that energy of the week is just going to be gone. You're kind of worried about something. You want a new financial beginning with this Page of Pentacles, and it feels like you kind of see the pathway and you feel the desire for it. So you're going to start moving towards it slowly. There's that time factor with the Pentacles. Things kind of move slowly. Pentacles grow slowly. You know, interest is, even compounding interest is just not quite as fast as we ever want it to be. And that's what's got you in this Nine of Swords position, this Nightmare card, this Trap card. And things are moving slowly. Again, this Eight of Wands in reverse is things being slow. Just things not moving fast enough. It's even completely separate from the midline here of energies you're going to experience. It's just like a visiting somebody, even a visiting work person, but one of them is just a nasty-tongued individual, and you're just going to wait for it to float on by. It's not even going to affect you. That's how balanced you feel right now in your energy, how much joy you're feeling. And then you come into the end of the week and you're like, okay, I've dealt with that. It was a very major distraction, because it's like when you look back on your sun and you look back on your home, there's something that needs to happen now that you've kind of gotten out of that major distraction. And it's like I was able to put aside something that is worrying me and giving me nightmares, but now it's coming back again, and it's time to take care of that again and really think it through. And you may have even taken a step back with the Devil card because you stepped into a distraction, or like this visiting people, or this energy. It's temporary, very temporary energy, because it's because as soon as the week kind of comes to a close, you kind of refocus your energy on what you were working on before, and it's a tough energy to stay out of. I have the Hierophant card for spiritual advice from Spirit. The Hierophant card is about moving forward, but it's walking the talk, following your beliefs, which is very Devil card energy. It's like the antidote to the Devil card is to like stepping out of, you know, the Pleasure Island kind of game for something higher, something more important. You're kind of beginning to see that. You do need to make a decision. It's a tough decision, because with the Three of Wands upright, it's waiting for your ships to come in, and still actively waiting. But now you're not waiting anymore. It's like making that decision, grabbing that wand and moving forward with it. There's a decision that you need to make that will help you move forward in the way you want to. It's not going to bring pleasant memories. It's not going to be a happy decision. It's going to actually, it feels, I mean, especially with the Devil card, now that I think about it, that keeps calling back to me, it feels like an intervention. Empty those damn cups. And it's not your intervention. It's just it's like a putting your foot down. Yeah, a putting your foot down. There's going to be no more stuck, no more fighting, no more arguing. This is definitely the debate card, but it's also the debate card because it's that energy of we're just yelling and fighting over things and nothing is happening. And we're not even throwing real wounds, real barbs, because we actually like each other a bit. And we actually like working together most commonly, but not now. I mean, if it was real enemies, there'd be swords. So it's like you're, or, you know, this also feels like discussions that have to be had. You're going to come to some kind of victory, and it's going to be not the best celebration, because it is the Three of Cups, but it is the, black and white card, meaning it's going to be kind of cut and dry, and it's going to be, basic, it's going to be, you're going to be more happy it's over than the actual result of everything coming together, because it's just a difficult situation. That's just what this card, it's not even, it's going to bring awful memories, because people are going to probably say what they're not going to say, and like I said, it might not be fair, but it'll be over. With the Justice card in reverse, there'll have to be a fair and balanced decision, but remember, when you are balancing feathers against crystals, it becomes difficult to divide things properly. And it's kind of like dividing heart and mind, trying to balance those things and trying to balance them in value. It's just so difficult, but you're going to come to some conclusion that'll make you happier than it being fair. It's done, is what you're feeling. Moving on. All right. The card in reverse here. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards from Cartomancy, see what other messages, general messages we have for my Sagittarius. This is like, just, your life is like wave upon wave. Like, I'm taking care of this weekend, not this weekend, then I got back to it and not back to it. But you're managing things, so many things, but it's so many things, but they're all moving forward. It just feels, you feel stuck, but absolutely not. There's movement happening here. It's just so minute. Every time you work on it, it just doesn't feel like, anything's happening. But I do feel Spirit is saying just have those conversations, those negotiations, those decisions, and those debates. Even, it's like you don't really have that much to lose. It doesn't affect you as much as you almost wish it did, but you're still going to just be so happy it's over. You don't care. Still, you're just like, okay. It has that sense of like, I went to my grandma's, I got, the rosary I wanted from her when she passed away, and anything else, whatever. Or, anything else is anybody's business, and if whatever is left over, I will come and clean up and take as well. But that's all I want. That's all I really wanted, and I got it. So, sell the house, whatever. It doesn't matter anymore to you. Five of Hearts. Yep, big movement in love. It could also be dissatisfaction for the current moment, nostalgic for the past, the way things seemed a little bit easier, and you're going to be balancing your pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles is absolutely waiting for the harvest to come in. You've done a lot of work lately, like I said, on so many different areas. You're building your kingdom, this King of Fire. I don't believe this is a fire sign in your energy. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but what it really feels like is you are walking the path of building your kingdom. I feel very patriarchal, matriarchal, taking over the family kind of energy, but doing it right. Really being fair and balanced as best you can. And when you can't be, let's just move on. There's some things that can't be balanced and fair. And thank God I wasn't the one that had to make the final decision on that, is what I'm hearing, Sagittarius. But you have your hand in this cookie jar. As far as like you do have a greater influence than you realize. So you use your words sparingly or wisely, says yeah, you're going to say something and you're going to realize this is maybe a little bit more valuable than you thought, and you might need to put a little more effort into getting it. And that last ditch effort, that last minute effort to maybe grab some booty from this situation, it feels like a dividing situation, like a selling of a business or a processing of a will. But it does feel like you see a greater opportunity kind of sparkle in your eye at the last minute. You go, maybe I should like put my dice in on that one. And yeah, coming in this last ditch effort, it's kind of be careful of not looking too thirsty or too desperate, because it's yeah, think about it first and now. Is what Spirit is saying. Think about it now. You can think about it now and be okay when it actually happens. Yeah, completion. You just want to finish things. You want to put down your burdens and look to the future. You want your 10 of Hearts, your 10 of Cups, wholly putting your heart into your home, your happy future. Moving forward in life again. And I used to have the 10 of Diamonds there too. So this is a lot of completion for you. Like I said, I know you've been working on it, Saggy, so there's only one place you can go, and that is financial security above all. Queen of Diamonds. I feel this is your energy for the Virgo season. And then this fire under your ass is upside down, this Jack of Fire. This is your energy with all those 10s there. This is you being like, I want to just run forward and take care of this and take care of mine and get everybody's value lined up the way it really makes everyone happy and work together like a well-oiled machine. But this Jack of Wands in reverse tells me that you haven't really set your sight on a proper mark yet. You've kind of just been floating through and not with a real big plan. You've kind of been winging it a little bit in terms of, when it comes to like managing conversations or giving advice, you just kind of hope the right thing comes out. And you need to start looking ahead and considering, you know what, I think I need to talk to this person about this. And I need to start thinking about that conversation ahead of time so I can address it better. You need to stop. You need to have your set sight on something. Are you going to buy a home of your own? This definitely feels that home energy, that family energy, or that are you going to buy your own business? Are you going to make a place of your own castle? Are you going to, how are you going to be that matriarch or patriarch of the family, that financial security above all? But there's more to it. You have to put more fire in it, and you just need to set that mark. You need to set your target so that when you let your arrow fly, it hits it. And that is you, the archer. So this is absolutely your card, this Jack of Wands in reverse. Look at that, the archer card. But bow not pulled back, arrow not released. So you've got to like set some certain goals. I'm like a month away by Christmas for the next year. You need to start setting some serious goals so that when it comes time to sit down and make plans to spend the money or whatever, your plans are set in stone. You've made the plans so that you don't wander from what you really, really want, like you've done in the past. From just taking things, you're at a point in your life where, and especially with all these completions, you're not at a point in your life where you just got to take life as it hits you. You can actually prepare for things in ways that you haven't before. That's kind of a new success for you, Saggies. It's a new kind of, perhaps it's that Jupiter and Sagittarius energy of just, I can have this. So why not? Why not indulge in that energy of actually looking forward to the future and making plans? You can. You're just not thinking about it yet. So you need to start getting on that. All right, my loves. Ooh, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Do have a lovely week. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, and donate if the spirit moves you. Book a personal reading if you'd like a one-on-one reading of this sort. Lots more clarification, of course. And I will also be posting those Labor Day readings by Friday, special weekend readings. And again, have a very lovely week, my Sagittarius.